What if I told you the best performing investment of the last decade wasn't tech, wasn't crypto, but it was wine? Behind every luxury vineyard is a story of land, legacy, and long term wealth. This is the Vineyard Play, how investors are turning grapevines into gold, and how you can too. Vineyards have quietly become the new obsession of the ultra wealthy. From Napa to Bordeaux to Tuscany, investors are buying agricultural land not for crops, but for culture. Over the last 20 years, fine wine has returned over 300%, outperforming the S&P 500 and most tech indices. Why? Because wine sits at the perfect intersection of scarcity, story, and sensory experience. It's really not just a drink, it's actually a collectible, a luxury brand, and a hedge against inflation. So, how do you actually invest in wine or start a vineyard? You've got three main paths. One, you can own the land, so you can buy a vineyard, produce your own label, or direct to consumer channels. Secondly, you can do this through fractional ownership. So, platforms like VinoVest, which let you buy shares of wine portfolios, and you can kind of think of it like an index fund for bottles. And then the third path is equity investing. So, you would back wine startups, wineries, or hospitality brands building around the experience economy. So, that would mean tasting rooms, clubs, or estate hotels. It's agricultural, but make it luxury. And here's why the vineyard play works. First, you have low correlation. Wine doesn't crash with the stock market. In fact, people drink in recessions and celebrate in recoveries. And then you have cultural permanence. So, unlike tech trends, wine is tied to geography. Terroir can't be replicated by an algorithm. And of course, there's luxury identity. The top 1% are moving from fast wealth to slow prestige. Owning a vineyard signals legacy, not liquidity. So while everybody else chases the next startup, old world wealth is actually being built in soil. Vineyard play isn't actually about getting rich quick, it's about staying rich slowly. If you want to understand how creative assets like art, wine, and design are redefining wealth, subscribe to Creativity Meets Capital. That's where I break down how the wealthy build empires and how creative founders can too. Check it out in the link in our bio.